let's go ahead and start the subject. Ladies and hold up. Hey, I'm the man with the motherfucking plan, nigga. Hold up. Hey, okay, better hurry up today, nigga. Hold up. Hey, see ya, hold up. Hey, gotta be able to hate hold up. Hey, I said I'm about to get the fuck up out my way, nigga.
Okay.
Hey, you just dealing with a new great hate, nigga. Hold up. Hey, if I'm on the highway, get up out my way. Hold up. Hey, okay. You good? You ready?
I'm ready, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Great Apes Cafe.
Oh man.
I'm gonna have everybody start introducing themselves today, starting from my right. Who that be? That boy? That who?
Well, your shit good today. Yeah. Hey, I want to keep going. Nah, man, but I'm doing good, man. You know, chilling out.
Who are you?
Oh, my bad.
Let's start back over.
Yeah, I'm doing good though, but what's her name?
Let's start back over.
I'm still like,
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Great Apes Cafe. Great appreciation for people, entertainment, and success. I hope that you click that bell, subscribe, share. Definitely hit us up, and we probably will be definitely hitting you back. I'm gonna have everybody introduce themselves, starting from my right.
What's up, man? It's your boy Cool Kev. AKA been there, been here, been a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yo, this your boy Bellz, Mr. 1509 Net, King of the Ville they've been talking about, you know what I mean? Yeah.
The king has came, conquered, and moving on. Oh,
Downtime. That's all I'm saying. Downtime, man. There you go.
Of course, I
It
know
was the last time, but by the time he came through, there you go.
Welcome back, motherfucker. I'm
boy,
Timothy
my
Wall.
boy.
Who that be? Hey, who you, Chief? Who you?
Yo, this is Matt, man. I'm from the Ville also. I'm not the king or nothing, but I stay there. That's where I stay at. You know what I'm saying? I stay there. I stay in the Ville. My name is Matt. I ride with quarter miles, aka Ciroc. That's me all day.
And this is Great Apes Cafe. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. So before we go into the subject, how the fuck y'all been? Jav, how you been? I see your ass for how many motherfucking years?
Man, I've been good, bro. I just been chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? I just been chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? Just, one day at a time, man. I just got messed up on the 4-wheeler, man. You know what I mean? I got dumped Saturday, man. Fell off on the Raptor, man. Skinned all up and shit. I mean, walking the wheelie, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, walking the wheelie and shit. Yeah, man. It came off. It come with it, man. You know what I mean? That's part of bike life. And it got away from me, you know what I'm saying? And it's just asphalt, man.
So you got
that's part of bike life. Yeah, man. You walking the wheelie and it come back too far and what can you do? You know what I'm saying? Let that bitch go.
Hell yeah.
I remember one time I was riding dirt bike and this when I was little though. I didn't know how to ride like we was, like everybody standing in the field and people were just riding. Next person pull up, you just hop on, you know what I'm saying?
And take right off.
Right. But I didn't know what I was doing. And I popped that clutch and I fell like and I don't know why. How you doing again? I'm holding on like this. And for some reason, I ain't let go. And my mom was like, let go, Top. But it was like, I'm like,
Right.
You swallow ain't that
shit. It would happen.
That shit scared me up.
Oh yeah, damn right.
I ain't gonna. The first time, actually, I remember the first time I remember actually being on the 4-wheeler was with Drivers. That was a memory. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Out of my right.
Oh yeah, man. He took, man.
That was the first time, bro.
He was bad as shit, man. Cool, I ain't gonna lie, man. This guy right here, man, stayed in some shit, bro.
Who cousin I broke the window at the church? Who was that?
Pauline Hankins.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pauline. Yeah, Miss Hankins, Yes, ma'am.
Can't sue me now,
But this man, anyway, he was up there, man. He went up there and I think he was a rock or some shit or something.
It was a metal baseball bat on a keychain and it cracked.
Yeah.
And shout out to my cousin Lakedra.
Oh yeah.
Is her name Lakeisha?
Yeah.
Yeah, Miss Robinson. Shout out to her. She ran a snitch. And
hey, you saw you stayed on the low. Yeah, shout out to her. She ran a snitch.
She ran.
Hey, he just threw her up on the bus.
He did it. She pointed
Like, yeah, shout out her. She ran a snitch.
Yeah, I was bad though. I ain't gonna lie, I was bad.
I mean, but we had fun though, man. It was just all like just growing up though, man. Growing up in Bolivia, even with memories with Matt, man. You know what I'm saying? He had a dirt bike. I think I had a what I had at the time, man.
Warrior.
A Warrior.
Yeah, Warrior.
We riding down the path and shit, man. And one of our other homeboys was riding with us. He had a 250. So we stopped at the end of the path and he wide open. He got he ain't even see us and shit to stop at the end of the path, bro. I mean, he just came and boom.
Damn.
Man, no. Wait,
what?
No. Threw his ass over the bike, bro. And when he landed, he had his helmet on and everything, bro. You would have thought he was gone, kid.
Hey,
just landing bushes like this, man. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Wait.
Yeah, he landed bushes like.
You were there?
He was on the bike.
Listen. Let me defend myself.
Go ahead.
We was riding, right?
Right.
I had the slowest bike out of all of them. You know what I'm saying? They all leaving me. I don't know the path. I'm trying to catch up. You know what I'm saying? And when we missed our turn. We missed our turn, right? We missed our turn. I didn't know we missed the turn because, again, I didn't know the path. I'm trying to catch up. They decided to turn around right in the curve. So when I came around the curve, that big old Warrior sit right in the middle of the road, turning around. I had no time to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I hit him, went over the handlebars.
Yeah.
But at the same time, a wise man would have waited till he got to a straightaway to turn around. To flag me down.
So he basically
said,
nah, bro, no. There's always two sides to it.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Bro, it's always two sides to the story. Now, when you going down that path.
Y'all the reason why he flipped. No, man. Y'all into the curve, though.
Okay, no, imagine. If you going down the path, now imagine, you riding, you know what I'm saying? You riding. If you going down the path, he just said that his bike was not faster than our bike.
Okay.
So if he come around the curve and we're parked at the end of the path down there, how could you come around the corner? He had plenty of time to hit the brakes.
No.
He was so busy just wide open. I mean, wide open, bro.
I feel like
so fast, bro.
I feel like they both wrong.
Hey,
he should have been going around that motherfucking curve that fast.
I'm trying to
And
catch
why
up.
the hell Javalin is in that motherfucking curve?
Exactly, bro.
So they both
I'm
wrong.
just saying, no. I was in the wrong. I'm trying to catch up. I don't know where I'm at. I'm lost. No. I'm trying to catch up.
We wasn't in the curve. That's what I'm telling you. This shit happened on the straightaway, bro. I swear to you.
They both wrong.
But look, but the whole thing was, it's like when he landed, bro. You ever seen it was just like I said, he had his helmet. You know when I'm saying, you first get your bike and shit. He had his helmet, his damn, what's his name?
I put my helmet on.
I'm happy he did, though. I'm happy that did.
God told me to put my helmet on, and I put it on that day.
Did you have on your helmet?
Nah, I ain't had no helmet.
I ain't never saw Javalin. Javalin had a helmet. He ain't even.
He
rocking the helmet. He rocking the helmet like how Hot Boys back in the day used to rock the helmet. Lil Wayne and them on the 4-wheeler. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I ain't had no helmet, man.
I ain't never saw Javalin really. I saw him rock the helmet like it's fashion. He never had it on his head. He rocking it like a hat. He ain't even wearing the goggles. Last time I saw Javalin on the 4-wheeler, his eyes red, bloodshot red. What the hell you doing? Driving that 4-wheeler. No goggles, or he get insects and shit on the eyes. Where your safety? I'm happy you had it on your helmet. You could have broke a neck, tear a tendon in the motherfucking ligament. Where your safety?
Oh, I understand because we coming from. You know what I mean?
Now he understands.
Now he understands. Break it down to you, though, man. It's a thing.
You don't understand by missing the turn.
No. We gotta go back to the helmet. We gotta go back. You know,
he would have been gone, bro.
The bugs hitting your eyes and stuff. But see, That's the part of bike life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta think about
y'all ain't like that.
Fall. You have some falls and shit.
Ain't like that. Said that bugs hit the eyes.
Man, Kel, look at my knee and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Right. Look at my elbow, Kel. You know what I'm saying, bro?
That shit tell the camera, man.
I mean, yeah, I got some spills, bro.
Like he done
what can you do?
elbow somebody.
I mean, that's a part of riding, man. You gonna have some falls, but you got to get right back up and keep going. You know what I mean?
I could.
You know,
I remember that day I gonna bust my behind on 4-wheel walking. Shit, that thing, it hurt me. It hurt me, son. I ended up buying that 4-wheel too. Like about a few months later, a year later, I bought that same 4-wheel. That thing hurt me. So I swear it took my belt buckle and everything.
It's like you gotta know what you're doing when you have to ride,
that
man.
That thing went up 12 o'clock.
Hey,
I let it go.
Y'all gotta be careful on the 4-wheelers.
Yeah,
I remember hurt myself on my motherfucking bike. Y'all might laugh. I hurt myself on the bike, bro.
You can too.
I pressed so I didn't know. I got my homeboy to tighten up the brakes for me, and I threw the damn the front brakes and flipped. Well, that was worst accident ever. Like, okay, 4-wheeler bad, but I did that flip.
Yeah.
I felt like I was on my DMX RP. I'm slipping. I'm falling.
But you said a bicycle though.
Hey, I'm like, you want to use Bill like bicycle?
I mean, no. I'm just saying, I'm really.
Every time I gas,
I knock all the air out my. Y'all might be clouded. Don't try to come back to me. I'm on the 4-wheeler. I never really bust my ass. I ain't gonna lie. Like I fell off, but I never like this nigga got battle wounds. Show me your little wounds and shit.
I ain't scratching shit my wounds and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I hurt myself. Like I ain't trying to. Man, people really look it up. Google it. The amount of people who really severely get injured on 4-wheelers.
Yeah.
I was always a cautious dude. Now I know some of y'all probably like, Tim, you lying because you went skydiving last year. That might be the truth. That might be the truth.
Really don't give a damn. Like, you gonna jump out of a plane like, oh, you got one life to live. Like, whoa.
I might have to go do that with you one time. I like that look.
I ain't gonna lie, I always thought about that being on my bucket list.
That's a good one.
You want skydiving for real?
Nah, I was thinking we was talking about it last year.
Oh, okay. That shit.
He went, but we ain't.
Right. Man, it's Jay.
I wanted to make a song. Look, I want to jump out the plane, do the video, to make a song. Skydiving.
Right. Okay.
I'm jumping out
What you gonna be doing?
What
you gonna be doing?
Hey, you gonna be over there trying to go catch yourself.
Right.
Dreads all in the damn.
Yeah.
But let's switch subject.
What? Everybody gonna be
on his back like that. How they do the what's the name that day? On right on day.
We saw a wide
they do though. Be like diving down, straight down with the camera, like
catching them right on what's the name.
Hey,
that's
that man have a drone.
Hey,
he probably having a drone. You know what I mean? It's 2023, bro.
Shout out to Barbarian too, man. Like he be turning up. I'm telling you, bro. He one of the best to ever do it.
He ain't never on
one of the best to do it.
Right. He always cut. You know what I'm saying?
No, he do that.
He nice with it.
He nice with it, boy.
Damn right, he nice with it, boy. Shout out to Barbarians.
Facts. But let's switch subjects. So what can we were talking about earlier? What I want to
talk about going down paths.
Going down your path. What was the other one? That
keeping it real.
And keeping it real. Let me tell you something about a man. A man, you can get your pride hurt, but you can't get your dignity hurt. And to really dignify yourself as a man, you got to follow your own path. A lot of people I see now, I don't like this whole new terminology I be seeing on Facebook and shit. People be like, there's an alpha male, beta male. Like, this be with the terminology. Either a man got their priorities straight or they don't. That's the biggest difference.
Yeah.
Kevin talked about some peace of mind earlier. That's very, very, very important to me.
Right.
If I don't have a peace of mind, how can I make sure my kingdom is functioning? How can I make sure my children is not being taken care of? My wife is not good. The bills ain't good. You know what I mean? Right. When you have a functioning kingdom, everything falls into place. Right. Yeah. What Denzel Washington say? It's chess, not checkers. You know what I mean? The same motherfucking concept. Yeah. So you think about being a man, like, and I'm gonna ask Sarah in a little bit, but it's about the initiative of following your own path.
Right.
A lot of people may not like how way you're moving. and that's okay as long as you like how the way you move.
Yeah, fuck.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like fuck what everybody else.
You gotta get
Yeah, you can't be a yes man.
Right.
And
That's the main part about it. You got to get that shit right yourself.
You gotta
Bro.
get it right yourself.
It don't matter. Like
Right.
me and Tim can both go to real estate school or whatever, but we both ain't got a peace of mind of what we doing.
Right.
It don't
Wanna
even matter at that point.
Right. Want to go, you know what I mean, make it in one
Even
night.
if we even if we do though, we still got to just have a peace of mind and like and be able to move forward with a next plan.
Right.
You know
Right. Your next go. Right.
And is this going to be something that if I was to step into, let's say we step in real estate, right? Is it? And I'm not. Shout out to people in real estate; they make money. But is this something that's going to fulfill what I want to do here? That's important. A lot of people, they look on YouTube, they see how to get money real quick. Some people be getting ripped off with these quick money schemes. You paying somebody money, and next thing you know, you give them $100, then you give them $400. What the fuck? You over there, Western and Union people money? That's Western Union scam still happens to this day.
Right.
It's not about getting money quick. It's about how you see yourself getting to the bag, longevity. And while you get into the bag, are you gonna have that peace of mind?
Right.
You know, I walked away from $100,000 job before. When I got a job to do pest control management. When that person told me I had to pick up that possum, hey, wait a minute. I had pet snakes before. I ain't scared of spiders, but possums. It's just something about a possum. I can't.
Yeah.
I said you can have
that mouth.
The teeth
that
and shit,
tail,
man. Fuck
that
that.
tail about that long, boy. That shit.
Damn. I got some steel toes. I got some steel toes. I'll break that mouth.
You say you break that mouth? I can't.
I ain't gonna run.
And I, you know, and
Give
granted,
me the gun. I hit him real quick.
and I understand possums are marsupials. You really can't get rabies from them because it's not a mammal, but still, they niggas are ugly. I understand they're good for the environment. They do what they need. They eat ticks, and congratulations. I can't.
Hey, to bring it back though, what you was talking about though, like what we seeing ourselves doing, like bro, we here right now, bro, on a Friday night, like 12.
Something.
Right.
And we missing the club.
Right.
We putting in work.
Right.
Because the club always going to be there. And the thing about it is
But this is what we see ourselves doing though.
Right. That's the thing, right. And see, y'all boys doing good because it's like, you got to think about people like me and people like my boy Milda, like y'all, and a lot of people, you know what I mean? We sit back and we look at the broadcast, bro. We see y'all every Thursday putting y'all stuff out. You know what I mean? And we showing love because we hitting the light and we, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we putting it out there, bro, because it's like, I see, this is what I see. I see the next, I don't know how many years or whatever, but y'all just keep doing what y'all do, bro. Y'all is going to the top. You know what I'm saying? On some real shit.
I appreciate that.
On some real shit. I see y'all keep doing y'all, you know what I mean? Keep doing y'all thing, bro.
I see that.
You know?
I won't be on here. I won't be on right now if I ain't saying
that.
And on some real shit. But you got to think about it now, man. It's like,
see, that's what I'm talking about.
We in 2023
that's the
right
real
now.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? We in 2023. Look how many people are doing podcasts right now. But look how y'all podcast is set up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so y'all got the best DJ on the damn, you know what I mean?
Barbarian.
Barbarian, and then y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all the ones make Great Apes.
This is why I see. This is why I see. I appreciate y'all giving me flowers.
Oh yeah,
us flowers.
You know what I mean? Both of y'all.
Shout out to Queen Brittany. She couldn't make this episode tonight.
Oh yeah, shout out Brittany.
We see you tomorrow though. But listen. This is what I see when people they want everything now. They want everything expeditiously, and sometimes we may not get it now. We may not get it this month. We may not get it next year. But when opportunity does present something to us, every episode that you see is our report card.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like that's what's always in the back of my mind.
Right.
I don't want, and there's been situations where I can't talk about it because I signed the NDA, where somebody wanted us to sign a deal or wanted me to get everybody on the pot, and it was trash. I'm not about to lose my creative capabilities. And intellectual property and give them
and give it. It's
and
like,
they make
I'm not about to do that.
Like,
I'm not about to do
give
that.
it away and you start like something kind of new.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose intellectual property.
Yeah.
Imagine somebody come in here and they say, all right, we give you, let's say we give you $100,000. We don't know if you're gonna do a good job or not. So you're gonna split the $100,000 amongst your people for your podcast, right? So let's say we split it. Then we no longer have to talk about or freestyle in a freestyle format because the format is just sitting at the table talking, right? Yeah. We got to memorize shit. Yeah. We got to get. I want you to talk about sports, only sports, Cav. You good for sports. Tim, I only want you to talk about gossip and news. I don't want to talk about gossip. If I want to talk about the news, I'll talk about it. But there's so many other podcasts who talk about the news. Let them talk about the news.
You know what's so crazy, right?
What?
So like we try to like adjust to what was offered, and it still wasn't like that shit. Not it.
Ain't it?
Like you know, like we know what was going on, but we tried it and it was just like nah. But if we would have tried it and maybe we liked it, it might have been.
It went different then.
Way different.
Yeah, it went different.
And I want to have creative. I want to have creative control. I don't want nobody to tell me you can't. Well, Javalin, you know, the king of Bolivia already been on here for one episode. He can't be on here no more. Like, nah, you gotta have control. Always have creative control of your baby, of whatever you. Whether if that's an LLC, if you're in entrepreneurship, whether if you're doing this or that, always try to be that person in control. And we as a culture, not just we, but you know, we so quick to try to get money now. Let's go and get money now. Nah, go ahead and build you a legacy. Go ahead and build something, you know?
Like patience is the key though, man. You got to think. Patience is the key, man.
And I've been real patient. Javalin ain't been on a motherfucking episode. How many motherfucking seasons? Hey, look, how many? What episode Javalin on? What episode we on right now? Good God Almighty.
That boy episode like
60 episodes. Matter of fact, man. I'm gonna
episode like 130.
Yeah. I mean, bro, it'd be. Man, you just had them days, bro. The boys get on me all the time. Now, I ain't gonna lie, look, the boys put it on me. I'm gonna go ahead and put it out. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it now.
I opened that door.
I didn't open the door, you know what I'm saying?
I opened that door. I kind of guess he was in the truck with that.
I got a wife at home, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying?
I got a wife there too.
Molly, I love you, baby.
You always welcome.
I love you.
You like
I'm telling you this on
family.
front, you know what I mean? I love you, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Me and her we've been together 13 years.
Shout out to,
you know, we just had an anniversary. 13 years. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
We just had an anniversary came up June 19th. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Juneteenth. You know what I mean?
Juneteenth. Right.
So at the end of the day, it's like, I guess me and her got that I don't know what it is, bro. It's just like, when you've been around a person, I mean.
Is she your opposite in a sense?
Bro, I can't really explain, bro. It's just something that me and her, I don't know what it is, bro. All I know,
I'm gonna tell you what it is.
That's my.
And you know what it is.
I know what it is.
You know what it is.
I know what it is.
You know what I mean?
Let me articulate it in this way.
Go ahead. And I'm gonna tell you how you.
And direct me if I'm wrong. Critique me.
Yeah.
Javalin been working all week. It's Friday. When he get off work, he want to be home with his wife. There's nothing wrong with that. He's a homebody. A lot of my family members, shout out to Bolivia, are homebody people. Now, am I lying? No. They want to have their feet up. They want to cook on the grill. You know what I mean?
That's right.
They want to, you know.
Big dude.
You know what I mean? We got to eat. I understand. And all I ask is for my cousin, come on now. Yeah, every now and then. But always, let me tell you something. To Mrs. Bell, always welcome. Not to just come. You could be in the audience. You family. You know what I mean? Family, bro. But anyway, the main situation, let me go back to the main, let me articulate it.
Can I break y'all right quick? I'm sorry.
Wait, interject.
I can't bring my wife and put her in the audience and stuff, because, you know.
Then bring her on the podcast. You always welcome.
No, man, she the shy type. She the quiet type, you know what I'm saying?
My wife is a quiet type.
Yeah, man, at the end of the day, it's not even just that, bro. It's real shit. It's just that. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
But that's a peace of mind.
I guess.
That's what it's a
What can I say? I'm being honest, bro. I swear for God, bro. I'm just being honest. When you get used to doing something, bro, and it's just like going to work, coming home, and you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Take a shower, whatever, find a movie to watch. Before you know it, bro, it's time to get up for the next morning. You know what I'm saying? So when you home, okay.
And then, damn, wait, yeah, that's true though. We put it that
time is going so like, you know what I'm saying?
When you have fun,
right. Time is flying.
Yeah.
Right, when you having fun though.
When you having, you bored and working,
time drag by. Right, when you at work, man, you keep looking at that watch. You looking at that watch. Time is dragging. But when you having fun, bro, time is rolling, bro. It's rolling.
I mean, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
But I will say this though, because I've been married before.
Yeah.
So
right.
I will say this, and I'm keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you got to like, you know what I'm saying, keep your life also. You know what I'm saying? So I understand doing everything by the book, doing everything you got to do for your wife, being head of the household, number one, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, you gotta
make some time for you.
Time for yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to enjoy your life.
I feel
because God forbid if anything to ever go wrong.
God forbid.
Right.
God forbid anything to ever go wrong.
Right.
You're gonna look at it and be like, you know what? I done put in 10 plus, 12 plus, 13 plus years, and look where I'm at. And now you're gonna be one. Cause I used to work at a bar.
I know that. Oh shit! Okay.
You be one of the ones in the bar that like
was a bartender.
Hey, you be one of the ones in the bar like 50 years old, coming out every weekend.
Yeah. I mean, you're right.
That's something you should have done 30 years ago.
Right.
20, 30 years ago.
You
got a real point.
But you didn't do it then because you was tied down then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good.
It didn't work. And now you find yourself falling back and trying to catch back up to what you missed.
But see, that statement you just said goes both ways. Because if that's one way of looking at it, the other way is even if everything's going right, you still got to make time for thyself. It's
most definitely, you got to make time for yourself, and I agree with that. But I'm just saying, once again, this is.
But does that be your peace of mind knowing that?
But see, let me tell you, this is where it goes. Where Cool was just talking about earlier. When you get that peace of mind, bro, because sometimes I'm alone. I like being by myself, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I've always been someone like that.
You know what I mean? It's just like
especially
when you come, like when you, you know what I mean? Like
But,
you just like chilling, bro.
I agree with.
I be at the crib, I be cleaning up, cutting the grass. But after I sit back, like I go stand on the sidewalk, like lean on my truck, like I be like,
I feel good.
Like you do that.
I'm glad
I can understand that. I can understand that because today. What I do today for like the first all the way up until about 3 o'clock today? Man, I was out there sitting out there in my man cave in my little shed out there. Had music out there blasting. Had music out there blasting. Sitting
I gotta fuck with you one of these days over there. Had the music
let me tell you, man.
I was just sitting out there having my music playing.
He be playing them old jams too, boy. Them old school jams.
Hey, y'all know.
He got the bike in there all clean and shit up there. You know what I'm saying? The bike sitting up there clean.
I gotta do a bike.
Drinking on our drink.
That's where I was at. That's what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Just relaxing.
Oh yeah.
Just relaxing. But at the same time, it's like I gotta enjoy myself.
Oh yeah.
Life.
Most definitely.
Enjoy your life.
Most definitely.
And because if you don't enjoy your life, who will?
Right.
Nobody.
But see, the reason why I'm coming at, and I'm all right. I understand what both of y'all coming at, but my thing is this though, bro. It's like my old lady's not from here. She's from Missouri. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Missouri.
Shout out to Missouri, man.
Y'all traffic trash.
Kansas City. I don't know what you say. You know what I'm saying? Kansas City, we coming, baby. You know what I mean? I'm an Eagles fan. I'm an Eagles fan, but my old lady, she's straight Kansas City, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But at the end of the day, it's like, my old lady, bro, that's my ride or die, man. Like, through thick and thin, bro. Listen, hard times, bro. No. I want you to listen. Bro. On some real shit. Because it's like this, bro. Like, on some real shit. Like, you married, you know.
I understand.
You married my cousin. We both.
I understand.
We double cousins.
We double cousins.
We double cousins.
I know you're like, what you mean double cousin?
Right.
You go to that later.
Yeah, you scratch your head like,
what the hell? Yeah.
We explain that.
I was a little bit nervous to that one. Good God Almighty.
But no, what I'm saying is, I just like, she's not from this area, so she's the type to stay to herself, man. So it's like, I'm not gonna leave her out there. You know what I'm saying? And go run off and shit. Cause when I do that, guess what? Jody out there around the corner. You got a nigga like Cool Kel. They got that little. Not in a bad way. I'm just saying, Kel got that swag with him and shit, boy. You see somebody ding.
You better watch out for Jody,
I know my boy watching.
Your old lady might be in the corner watching Cool Kel. Like, damn, and you know what I mean? And they ain't no homo shit. I'm just saying, bro. You can tell he's a down to earth person, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Watch out for Jody.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad I made it tonight, man.
You know what's so crazy? It'd be like, we all be kind of alike.
Right.
Like,
I mean,
it's differences and similar. Look, listen. There's nothing wrong with you protecting your end and your peace of mind. If your woman ground you as a man, and y'all should really pay attention and heed to that. A lot of you niggas be having good females, good women, and you still go out and you fucking shit up, dogging them out. You know who you are. I know people right now, married in a relationship 5, 7, 10 years. and the dude's still cheating on her.
Yeah, but
she has no idea. Like, Javalin ain't doing that. You know what I mean? What I'm getting at is, your woman ground you, there's nothing wrong with that. What he's saying is just make sure that every now and then have time for yourself. And that doesn't mean that you can have time for yourself without your wife.
Hold on, I got
She's always can be included.
I got you.
Go ahead, kid.
So like when I first linked up with Tim and shit, man, like I was kind of clubbing hard. And my boy ended up getting married. So like, we be out. Right. And like I ain't gonna lie, like he have a piece of mind getting time to himself, but like like when something pop, my boy go straight home. What
you mean? Hold on, what you mean?
And to see that was like, oh shit! Like that's why I said like everybody be on their own path. So like when I saw that, I was like, oh,
he saw that shit
because like it was real. It was like I said, damn. I said, my boy. Like I actually,
like my man on Instagram talk that shit, George. Hold on. Talk that shit, Kev.
Let me tell you how the man did it.
What he do?
Like I go looking for him. I go downstairs. I'm walking around the back. The spot we at.
Right.
This man, I called him, bro. Man, gone.
At the house. Uber, Lyft. I said, bro, man.
Good. I was like, yo, that.
And this on multiple occasions though. Like Kev saw some crazy. Like I can't go into detail about it.
Right. I mean, y'all
don't play that.
Y'all good.
But it was some situation where we went to basically like a little strip club. It was a bunch of naked girls there. I had an opportunity to, I go to Chang-a-lang.
In the hotel.
In the hotel. Yeah, in the hotel. Man. Kev was there. That's right.
Hey, honey, I'm just listening.
I leave it to everybody.
I'm just listening, honey. I'm just listening.
I left Kev. I'm your wingman. I'm the perfect wingman because I am not in no obligation trying to get yams. Married. I'm in the obligation to making sure you get married. Perfect wingman.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man.
I'm a perfect wingman, bro.
I don't know because I wasn't there, so I'm just saying. I'm
gonna give you an example. I go to the club. I go to the club. Somebody try to hit up on me. I said, I appreciate it, sweetheart. I do appreciate it. But I'm married. I can't do anything. You see that gentleman over there who's smiling right now?
Ding. You know what's name?
I ain't the cop block.
When Kev can't go with y'all one night, I got you.
Yo, facts.
Oh man, I'm riding out.
Kev was. I ain't gonna lie.
It's because you a talker though, cuz
Kev would tell you. I've been in situations where, like, we had a person on the podcast. Well, I won't say the name, but they was trying to, I guess, Matt, and I didn't give a fuck about the females there. I wasn't trying to get on the females there. You know what I'm talking about? I was just being me, and he was like, well, who the fuck is this nigga? The females know when you trying to hit up on them. See, I got a lot of females in my family. I just know how to be around women. You got some niggas, they be like this. They be just looking at the bull. They be looking at you like a delectable or edible arrangement. Like, yeah, you can get it. You can get it right. You can get it right now, and that you be creeping them. If a man look at that woman like this,
yeah, you scared of dog. Look at that. Yeah, you can. Yeah.
The whole time, come on, bro.
Yeah, you doing.
I'm not. My mission is not to try to get with any woman. I'm married. I made a covenant. See, I take marriage on a whole serious note. I made a covenant between me and my wife under the Almighty. You may call Yahweh, Jehovah, God. I made a covenant, and I'm not trying to break that. Like, for me, if I cheat, I broke a covenant with God. Yeah. When you cheat, you just like, okay, whatever. Nah, that ain't the case here. Yeah. So not when you marry. You know what I mean? Not when you married. Yeah. When you put vows in. Nah.
But you gotta realize, bro, nobody in this world is perfect, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't.
Nobody in this world will be perfect, man. You gonna have ups, you gonna have downs, but the thing about life is you got to keep going, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing.
And following that path, you keep going
on the right track. You know what I mean?
That necessarily doesn't mean that you got. Let me tell you something about some people staying on this track, though. This is what I see in 2023. A lot of you motherfuckers want to stay on this path and try to please everybody. Quit trying to please everybody. Please your motherfucking self. I know people. Oh, well, do he like me or not? Do she like me or not? I don't know. I just fuck trying to be like. Be happy. Learn to be happy. Learn to love thyself. And then move forward with there. If you going in a relationship with somebody and they can't be with you, fuck them. Right. If you go in a relationship and they can be with you and handle all your good, your bad, your ugly, handle your ups and downs. Can't give you 100% today. I'm giving you 30%. But are you going to have the rest of the percentage while I'm having a low day? And that shit go back and forth. Marriage is not. A lot of people have this ideology that marriage. Once you get the marriage, it's the end game. It's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. How are you gonna
hold it out?
How are you gonna hold it out?
How you gonna hold it out?
If you I'm gonna give you some. And I said this plenty of times before. If you a man who know how to handle your car and make sure your car have maintenance, you should know how to maintenance your relationship with your woman. That car need an oil change. That car need a radiator flush. That car need tire rotation. That car need a new engine, a new transmission. That car need a tune up. Tune up your woman. Tune up your woman.
Hey, I see that. But right, I feel you though, man. But just like that's the same thing. Like Cool was saying, it's all about having a peace of mind, though, bro. At the end of the day, like.
But you know what? I got to interject, Javalin. This is why I respect about your 13-year relationship. You happy? I had plenty. That's pretty good. That's 13 years. That's gangsta, ain't it? Nigga, I've been with my woman. He been married longer than I've been with my own woman. And we've been together for like the same amount of time. But listen. Javalin would be transparent with your ass. The reason why I call him, yo, bro, you gonna come on the episode? Bro, I can't come on this episode today, man. You know, my old lady tripping out. It's not that I'm not looking at it as a negative. He's listening. He's understanding to his wife needs. A lot of niggas y'all ain't communicating with your wives. Everybody think the main problem in your relationship is the other person. It's normally the problem. If you fix the problem, the relationship will go forward. You know what I mean?
But I'm gonna be honest with you. Look, let me go and clear it up. So,
ain't no problem.
When my old lady see this and stuff, honey, don't listen to him. I can say that. My old lady said I can't come out. You know what I'm trying to throw on the bus and shit.
I ain't throw you on the bus.
I did not say nothing about no damn old lady. Honey,
no. I'm saying I love your relationship.
No. I'm talking about when you saying, "Oh, my old lady let me come out tonight." My old lady, she let me. I mean,
this is what.
It be me.
Let's be real. Can we be real? Javalin, Mr. King of Bolivia. For him to be a king, he's damn sure blame the queen on why he can't go out. Am I lying or am I flying? To tell the truth, let's be real. He be like, my old lady this, my old lady that.
He's flying. You see what I'm saying? He's flying right now. All right, let's be real, y'all. Look, it is 1 o'clock in the damn morning. You know what I'm saying? I left the house or 12:50, 1 o'clock in the morning. And I left the house at what, 8 o'clock? You know what I'm saying? So I told my wife, I don't know if Jordy over there right now knocking my wife down. But at the same time,
hold on. Hey, wait, let me interject. Hold on,
wait.
Wait a minute. Jody is nowhere near your address.
Scratch me as that type.
I'm just messing with you, man.
Jody is nowhere near over there. I already know.
Now, the question that a lot of my audience members is going to ask
is,
why do you think, are you not? Are you? What?
I'm not tuning up my car. That what the artist gonna think?
No.
What you doing? Drum roll. Drum roll.
No. I just want to know this. You
damn right. I'm tuning up my car.
I'm not
good, nigga.
I'm not worried about
brakes. I mean, smart plugs, everything. That's why we've been together 13 years. You know what I'm saying, shout out to Bellz, baby.
He better be doing something. Chang-a-lang. The question I want to bring up this is what I want to bring up, y'all. This is what
ain't like that.
I'm just cutting the fool.
I'm just saying.
I love this shit, bro. I love y'all.
I'm just saying this, though.
That was
having and there's nothing wrong with your woman grounding you.
Right.
Y'all communicate. I ain't gonna lie, I love y'all relationship.
Stop saying she grounded me though, man.
She do ground you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying you think it as a negative. This is how. Let me enlighten you, my friend. My wife grounds me. I'm her opposite on a lot of shit.
Right.
I'm loud.
Right.
I'm a people's person. My wife ain't no people's person.
Yeah.
I'm grimy. She's a positive one.
So you the
I'm
the
right. And sometimes it's flip back. I'm the black sheep. That girl the white sheep. She ain't white. You know, like my wife is really my opposite in a lot of shit.
And I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna start you there though too. You have an amazing wife because that's shout out to Cuddy, because that's my cousin. Back to the double cut. Back to the double cut.
Because they want to know why we double.
Want to know we cousins. Okay. This man right here is kin to me on my mom's side. This is my mom's nephew.
Born
you know what I'm saying?
On his mom's side.
Okay.
Shout out to my aunt.
His granddaddy is my mama's, they brothers and sisters. His granddaddy. Okay. His wife, she's kin to me on my father's side. You know what I'm saying? So she's my dad's niece. Right. So, you know what I mean? So
let me tell you something. Let me interject. Hold on. Let me interject.
Go ahead. You good.
And I don't know if I brought this up on the last episode, but listen.
You good.
I go to, shout out to Longwood, North Carolina, everybody in Longwood. I go to Longwood, North Carolina. I go into Grandma Kathleen, may she rest in peace. I go in the house, I see big ass nose Javelin on the motherfucking wall. And I said, listen,
we kid.
By the time, I'm thinking like, wait, I had to call Aunt Addie. Shout out to my great aunt. That's his mama now. Aunt Addie. I know I ain't smashed my cousin. Boy,
That's your cousin.
Yeah, that's my cousin. No, they ain't. No, sir. She said, no, that is not. I said, why I see Javelin big nose?
Our grandmother had a wide nose. You know what I'm saying? Why
do I see Javelin Bell? Big ass, and it never clicked. It never clicked. My wife's maiden name is Bell.
I love my big nose.
It never clicked to me.
You know what I mean?
It never clicked to me. I never connect the dots, right? And I did my research. Okay, she live in Longwood. There ain't no way and we're not related. I just happened to marry into Javelin's Bell dad's side of the family. So my offspring, shout out to my two sons, Hendrix and Millenix, are double related to Javelin Bell. Double. Yeah. Both sides.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Dang,
but when I saw that picture, I just thought I was scared for a minute. You sure? Like I had to make sure. I was nervous as hell. I thought I done smashed my car. At that time, I done already.
Hey, it's too late. Then.
You seen the picture? He just went to thinking like, damn, what the hell could he doing out
here?
Hey,
too late. But
shout out, shout out to them Bells, man.
Shout out to the
Bell family, man.
Shout out to the Bell family.
I love my Bell family. I wish my pops would have brought me around a long time ago.
Shout out to Uncle Tony. I ain't gonna lie, Uncle Tony. Let me tell you something.
I wish you would have brought me around.
And I'm gonna say this on the podcast because it's some family shit. I had a lot of family members who couldn't even be there for me when I had to actually look at my mom. I wanted to look at my mom to make sure, after she had the autopsy, and your dad was there for that. Yeah. So your dad always got the highest respect and the place in my heart just from doing that. I still, that's my uncle. I treat him as such with the highest level of respect. Yeah. Shout out to Uncle Tony Bell.
Yeah. Hey, you know one thing I remember with Little, with Tone Bells. You remember that day? Hey, you remember that day? And Tony probably didn't know about this. It was that day of me and Burgess. We was at the crib.
Oh, man. Shout out to Burgess. R.I.P. to Burgess.
At my house that night, right?
Yeah.
And we were popping guys rolled by with the BB gun. With the BB gun.
Wait, what you do with the BB gun?
Pew, pew. We were popping them, come right by the walking
by.
And Bill happened to call me, right? And I'm on the phone with her. And my homeboy Burgess out there, pew, pew. We out there shooting them. And we had said something to... I had told Bill what we was doing with him, right? I told him what I was doing. And then I was like, oh shit, there go Tony. Like, get him. And Bill like, man, you better not shoot my dad. Like, click.
Oh shit! You shot with Tony with
the house.
You shot with Tony with the damn BB gun.
He just not coming out with this shit.
He came to the house that night.
God, this man shot at my daddy, bro.
The house that night. Shoot the mess out of us.
Oh my God. Hey, the BB's hurt.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all said I want to say, hey, I ran in the house, closed the door.
Fuck that shit.
Hey, Burgess out there by himself.
Hey,
you ever hear that, Bill?
Oh,
man, that was fun, boy. We used to act crazy.
Oh, yeah. We had fun coming up, man. We did. We really did, man.
But that was just keeping it real, though. That was just funny.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. The last time RP the Burgess, man. The last time I saw Burgess, I went to I acted fool at a party. John would probably remember. Bear was there. Shout out to Boo Bear. And I was in high school, y'all, but this is my first time partaking in alcohol consumption. And all the alcohol, when I get first, but I really wanted to drink something radical, right? And Javalin Bear and everybody else older than me, Burgess older than me by like a year or two. I come to the motherfucking house. Shout out to Austin Alfonso. Damn, I'm over there.
I think I remember him. Yeah.
I bring a bottle of Everclear.
Oh shit.
I bring Everclear. Burgess said, "What the fuck are you doing?" I said, I had the cup of Everclear. I was like, I ain't losing. 2, 4, 5, 8 cups later.
Gone.
I remember whispering. I remember this shit like, Burgess like, bro, you is gone. I'm thinking I'm whispering, right? I'm like, can I borrow your keys? Shout out to my cousin. I ain't gonna say your name because I don't fuck with you anymore. Can I borrow your keys? What you need your keys for? Anyway, I ain't even want to go into that detail because if I was to actually talk about that, it might be disgraceful to his life. So I'm up with that. But let's put it like this: I had so much fun at that party. Burgess was there. And that was the first. I'm so wasted, bro. I threw up on. Shout out to Chris. Chris, you know who you is. Chris Huggins. I threw up in his fresh white Air Force Ones. Shout out to Austin Alfonso. He worked at Subway. He bought me. Pause the homo meatball sandwich. I ate the meatball sandwich, and I threw all the shit back up on the Air Forces. And Chris was so mad. I still owe you a pair of Air Force Ones. But shout out to that situation there. I had so much fun just knowing I had Javalin. I knew I was good. My nigga Javalin there, my nigga Bear there. I had Anthony there. Man, that was a good time, man.
And I'm gonna speak on, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. How we here, man. I'm just gonna talk about that situation, man. It seemed like we all kind of, as we got older, man, because it was me, it was Bear. You got Matt, Matt. You know what I'm saying? We all came up, bro. It was just that little click up a little, brother. We came up together, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, at the end of the day, it was like, no matter what, my boy Giddy Sharp is back, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My homeboy, you know what I'm saying? I call him like look at him like a brother, still look at him like a brother.
That.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's times he'll go there and be like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? That, hey, let me use the car. Milled up, boom, throw him the kid with that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, in the day, bro, it's like, it you know what I'm saying? Whatever, it just, I guess the older we get, man, it's like everybody going, they different, you know what I'm saying?
They're different lane. They different.
They different path. But what we're saying, though, man,
life.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I mean, I wish we all still can, it's just like,
I miss Burgess.
it's just like now, you see how ever since Takeoff been going with the Migos ain't gonna never be the same. You know what I'm saying? Think about it, bro.
It's
You know
the
what I
same
mean?
situation Burgess.
Music ain't never right,
that is
bro.
the same
You know what I'm saying?
situation.
Yeah.
I remember, man, me and Burgess would do ciphers, we freestyle, whatever. And we talked about it. We wanted to make a mixtape together. And I respected Burgess, man. I was like, yo, I'm dead. I'm ready. Right. He's a little bit older than me. I'm thinking, but shit, you might got me in age, but shit, I know I could be able to bust the rhyme or bust the verse, whichever come first. I was ready, like I'm ready. Like, Brooklyn, you know what I mean? But that situation, I mean, that's probably like, that's one of my biggest regrets, like top 5 regrets that I had. I wasn't able to drop a mixtape because I don't know how it would sound, but I knew that with Burgess, this nigga older than me a little bit, you know what I mean? his approach is a little bit different. I just wanted to make a dope ass project, and the fact that I wasn't able to do that, it's like, well, damn.
Yeah.
But this is a lesson. Life is fleeting. So for every moment that you have with somebody, always cherish it because you don't know if it's going to be their last. I didn't know that was going to be my last.
And I'm
with Burgess. That party was the last time I saw, and I was white girl wasted. I was fucked.
Yeah,
like I was, bro. The next day, I woke up like a brand new man. I was surprised I had alcohol poisoning. That Everclear, I was drinking Everclear shots, y'all. In high school, you know, I'm being real. It's gritty. In high school, shout out to my nigga Austin Alfonso. You know, I'm saying your whole name. You know, shout out to him that we could talk about on the podcast. He bought me the damn Subway sandwich. I threw up on my nigga Chris shoes. What I'm getting at is, man, that man. Burgess was a real nigga. He always kept it real. He ain't give a fuck about. Let me say something. He'll fight your ass. He ain't give a fuck about the consequences.
I got him chatting.
Yo, right, man. Facts.
You know what I mean?
Right, that was a real ass nigga.
The last time that we actually like chill.
Yeah.
We was out there. We was down there. Out there in Supply. Out there. We chilling with Weedy that night, and he had just got a new job
at the bank. Yeah.
Man, he got so drunk that night. How about he taking all of us out? It was me, him, Bear, we was all out there.
That was
you know
real.
What I'm saying?
I'm like, damn, the bank.
It was not too long after I got to the hospital, so. I ain't drinking nothing because I still had a catheter bag and all that stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I was out there with him like he was laying on the ground laughing, joking, talking about, I don't know what he was talking about, but it cracked him up so bad he was on the ground laughing on his back. And we were like, man, Burgess, you'll get your behind up, bro. But he was laughing like, man, I'm taking all of us out. I'm taking all of us out.
That's him.
And
that's why when I see Kev, I ain't mean to cut y'all, but that's why when I see Kev, he remind me of Burgess. You know how Burgess always just be smiling.
Yeah.
I swear, for God, bro.
He do.
Every time, bro. That's why when every time I look at the episode, I'm like, damn, you remind me of Burgess, bro. Burgess had that personality just like you, bro. Just like you, bro. He had a lot, though. He didn't have a lot, bro.
He ain't had no lot.
He had a lot, but
he do be cheesy. He always had a smile on his face. He had a smile on his face even if he about to fight you.
He was
I swear. He was like to knock you out. Jesus.
You know what I mean? Laughing and everything, bro. Yeah.
Hey, I mean that day I was at school that day, but I got so mad.
I remember when to fight his
and that
Avery Burgess.
His brother.
Yeah.
I remember when to fight his brother. His brother won a knuckle buck. That nigga was like, bro, you ready?
Yeah.
On a bus. Hey, look, you ready? That nigga say you You ready? That nigga looked at Avery, set his ass down. You know, shout out to Avery. Avery was on one. That nigga was definitely crunk. He set his ass down. He said, shit, hey, you know, Burgess got them hands. He did have them hands.
I mean that day, bro, I was at school, bro. I was at school. I had found out some stuff at school, ticked me off. So we were leaving school. I ready to go, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we about to go.
Let me tell you something about Matt. I ain't fuck with Matt in high school like that. Matt always looked at Matt in high school.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I ain't always.
This nigga had a resting bitch face. I was like, like, don't fucking try to me. I don't want to be here. Like,
I work like
anybody shout out to South Bronx High School. Look back at 2009, 2010, 9, 8. Look at those years. Bro.
I work like that. I don't know, but I know Burgess seen me. We were walking by each other. And I walk into my car. My guy drove to school that day. And when he spoke to me, and I was just like, threw my head up. And he was like, I'm riding with you. You know what I'm saying? He just came with me. You know what it was, though. He came with me. Yeah, that was a real true friend right there, bro. We got into it that night, that day, man. Ended up getting into like a little altercation out there, and I ain't gonna tell you where at or with who.
Right.
We got into it, and he was right there with me.
And see, that's one reason I ain't gonna lie to you, man. like Burgess had met my wife. All right, we got together in June, and Burgess was down at my mama's house and shit, and we got together in June 2010. And Burgess passed away that November. What was that? November?
Yeah, November
2010.
Yeah, went out there for Thanksgiving that night.
Thanksgiving that night, right.
They went out.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It was like a dream, man. But see, I was in Raleigh at the time, but Matt and them was actually, dead, like back at home. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I heard about it. I didn't think it was true. I'm
man,
like, damn.
When I got the call, I went and tried to help go find them. Yeah, by the time I got there.
Yeah, bro. It's like the call you never, you know something wrong, bro. It's that call is something nobody, you know what I mean? You're just not ready for, bro. But I was in Raleigh, man, and when I got the call, I'm like, damn. All they said, man, you lost your best friend passed away. And when they said best friend, I'm like, okay, I got, the normal cash. You know what I'm saying? Me, Matt, Bear. They didn't never say a name. They just said your best friend passed away or your friend passed away. But when I found out what it was, man, it was a loss to the Ville. You know what I'm saying? The Ville took a big loss, and not just Burgess. We lost a lot of soldiers out that way, man. Shout out to Julissa. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to we lost a lot.
You're right. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what I mean?
All of that sad, man. All of that sad.
It's hurtful, man. But God don't make no mistakes, man. At the end of the day, it's like. At the end of the day, we all got to go through it one day. Facts. And
this is why it's important. It's very, very important that I don't agree in to those who like to start or have beef. When you're not able to dead that shit like a dead car battery, it's cancerous. Because it's a lot of I wish I did this, I wish I did that. Make sure whoever you have beef with.
Get that shit right. Yeah.
Get that shit right.
Get that shit right, man.
I mean, you supposed to, but at the same time, I would say this, man. Don't kiss on nobody.
No, don't kiss somebody's ass. No. But when we were pertaining to talking about your loved ones, you don't know if that's going to be the last time you see them. So always make sure you have a form of appreciation.
Because we almost lost. We lost Milk, man. It was so bad that matter of fact, he had the Mazda at that time, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was so bad that it made the news, bro. It was coming down Highway 17, bro. And it was so bad, bro, And
I ain't driving
we was by
I drove the Grand Prix that night.
You had the Grand Prix that night?
Grand Prix that night.
Okay.
Pontiac?
Was it Pontiac?
I swear I got that GT. God! Was it the V6? The V6?
With the turbo in it.
God! Okay.
I thought it was
what y'all know? Y'all know nothing about that. Shout out to my Pontiac.
But still,
they don't make Pontiac no more.
It was so bad. Like, cool, he didn't even know he was here, bro. He was on the ventilator and everything. We at the hospital right over here at New Hanover, man, by his bedside, bro. He don't even know we there. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
he's in a coma.
He was. I mean, pretty much he was. He was gone, man. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, he had tools all down, and the shit hurt to see him. You know what I'm saying? Like, who want to sit there over your homeboy and you talking to him, but it's like he can't.
We happy you here.
Yeah, it's the grace of God.
That's a lot. I remember you talking about that in your last episode.
Bro. It was like the episode we had. It was the day before the 13th.
That's crazy.
That next day made 13 years.
That's crazy. That's crazy,
yeah, bro.
Yeah. Just on that last episode,
they made it lose and all, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was.
That was a while ago.
But thank God he's still, he's still here. And
I was blessed.
He was blessed, real blessed, man.
Always, an old wise man told me. Old wise man was my grandfather.
Papa Gene. That's right.
But he said that pain is necessary for growth.
Yeah.
Regardless of how bad the pain is. And so when you go through some of these trials and tribulations, as long as you learn something from them, I think that's the most important thing. Yeah. On this episode, if you ain't take anything from this episode, I hope that you take in this. Pain is necessary for growth. And when you want to be at the top of the mountain of having a peace of mind and happiness and following your own path, just make sure you do it without trying to please the world or please others.
Just keep it real with yourself.
Just keep it real with yourself and know what thyself wants. That sounds selfish, but sometimes you have to be a little bit selfish to understand what you want out of this life.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely agree with that. Man, damn, RP to Burgess.
Oh, yeah.
RP to everybody we talked about. That's just, I'm just thinking, I'm just reminiscing right now. And this 14%, this 11% alcohol is hitting.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's why I said it's a.
Because I only had 2 hours of sleep for the past 24 hours. Bro, you know, I burn a candlestick on both ends. You know, sometimes life is short.
It is.
My friends, one of my friends said, "Tim, go out, take a nap, do a podcast the next day." I don't know if I'm gonna be here the next day. Do you make sacrifices? And that's the responsibility as man to move forward, and woman to move forward and have the path.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I ain't think Javalin was gonna be in this episode. You want to know why?
Got him.
Hey.
The boy got me last time, man. You know, got it. Let me go and tell you I be joking about that king. I be joking about that king of Belize. Man.
I did not think it was gonna come. I was shaking my head like, man, dang.
My cousin is the king of Bolivia. You want me to tell you why?
Why?
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna title him that. I'm gonna title him this. I'm gonna bestow the titlement of the king. Some real shit. Look, that's why I've been reading the old book. I'm gonna bestow the title of the king.
I'll wait to hear that.
When people see my cousin as the underdog, that makes me smile. If you think that failure is an option for my cousin, then failure is an option for you. I hate, in my family, this is what I see. They want you to do good but not be great. And some aunties and uncles, I love y'all, but you know who you are. When people expect you to do A, B, and C, and you do everything else that's different, they don't like that. Well, I thought he was doing this, or I thought he was doing that, or Javalin, why he ain't doing this, or why he ain't. My nigga's happy. What the people pointing fingers at you, thinking that you failing, they live in a glass house. And the moment you start to throw rocks and boulders at them, they will crumble. That's what I see from my own family. I can't say names, and you know who you are. I can't say names in this podcast about my family members. But my cousin is gainfully employed. He's doing what he could do, and he's happy. And y'all judge him for it because y'all think he's doing something else. That I don't like. When they see this podcast, they think that well, Tim is a little bit. He's always drinking. Oh my gosh, and oh my goodness, he's drunk.
Who's that guy with the dreadlocks? He must be.
He must be a drug dealer. He must be gang banging. Oh my god!
That's our family thing, bro.
That's how my family think.
That's how they do.
And,
Not being funny.
The actions speak louder than the words.
That's how they do, man.
Every time I get around my great aunt and great uncles, and some aunts and uncles too, I can't say names. I feel judged.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like my mom's sisters and brothers too. I feel directly judged. They like, all right, well, Tim, you know, we know that you've been in the juvenile institution in New York. We know that your mom and dad did this and this. This is impossible for you to not to be doing anything right. You was bad when you was little. You broke Pauline Hankins' window. You know, you went to jail in high school for 3 days. You know, you got felonies when you was in high school. You shouldn't be doing this, and this. And I'm just a man. I don't want to think. A lot of people think I think I'm better than everybody else. No, I think I'm happier than a lot of people who think they're happy. I got a beautiful family. I got a wife, 2 sons, and all I want to do is make sure they're good. That's all I'm doing. I don't. You can make me feel like I'm the bad guy. I'm okay with that. Because as we talked on this episode about paths, as we talk on this episode about making sure you ain't worried about anybody's opinion, I have to do that. I do that so all the time. On this podcast, they say, well, Timmy, he got alcohol on here. We think he gang banging. He gotta be doing something wrong because his mom and dad used to do certain drugs, crack cocaine, heroin. But nobody don't want me to talk about is that my mom overdosed. Let's bring the big cat out the bag. My mom had an overdose in 2019, right? And the family was like, we want to help you, but at the same time, we don't want to help you. Like, we want to help you financially, but the mental, I don't need the financial help. I just need people being there, and they couldn't do that. And this is not a direct statement or attack on my great aunts and uncles or the people who was there I never thought when a billion years used to be there will be there. Mm-hmm. The people who should have been there wasn't there. Mm-hmm. The people who was there, your father, Uncle Tony, and I brought this up on the episode before. Mm-hmm. My Uncle Tony, your father, was there for me more than 99% of my own flesh and blood. Yeah. And Uncle Tony's not flesh and blood to me. He's married to my great aunt. You know what I mean? And what I'm getting at is they see me as the bad guy, as a problem child, and that's okay. You gotta sometimes absorb being the villain. Mm-hmm. As long as you got a peace of mind, that's the most important thing. Mm-hmm. But they want to treat you like a villain. Take it. So take the hits. You know, it's not about how you fall; it's how you get back up. Right. And when you get back up, what you gonna do about it? Mm-hmm. That's right. My doing about it is not doing anything. Mm-hmm. I reached out to one of my great uncles, my grandfather brother. He looked a little bit like my granddaddy. I won't say no names on this episode, but he thought I needed something. I ain't gonna talk to Timothy because that nigga they act like he need money. No, I needed your camaraderie. I needed your love as an uncle, and even if you don't know how to love, and I get it, when you got a lot of gallons, abundance to be loved, and they only can give you a pint of love. Sometimes that's all they can give you, and that's okay. Yeah. They, you know what I mean? Oh yeah. My thing is, he made it seem like I needed something. Right. Mm-hmm. I needed your affection as an uncle. Right. I didn't need financial stability. I'm very stable. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like that's my family. That's that's my family. Right. And that is literally that statement circumference my whole family. Right. And shout out to my family members who was there. Even on the financial level that I didn't ask. But you know. But I gotta switch subjects. Javalin, I appreciate you coming out on this episode. I'm switching subjects because I didn't think your black ass would even be out here.
Hey, I'm telling you, man. I had to come, man.
I ain't think when I opened that door, I saw that big nose. I said, no, that thing really is here.
Oh, man. Like I said, it feels good to be back, you know what I'm saying, in the building again, man.
But you always welcome. The next time I see you, I'm coming to one of y'all house.
Yeah, you got to come to Bolivia next time.
I got family in Bolivia.
Yeah, I mean, you got to come shoot episode. You got to bring cool kids so you can ride the bike. Come out there and show love to the, you know what I mean? Come see us, man. You got the grill. You go cook out. You grill master.
You grill master. Kev, y'all sleeping. Let me tell you something.
I got you. Just come on. I got you.
That's all.
No homo, I bring the meats.
That's all.
I ain't no homo.
Bring the meats. I mean, hey, come on, bro.
I'm being real with you.
Man, make him say bring the groceries.
I bring the groceries.
Hey, say the groceries.
I bring the
He gonna bring the groceries.
I got the groceries.
Yeah, the groceries.
I got the meats.
I'm like, I'm on my Arby's. Listen, I'm on my Arby's. I bring the meats, right? I bring the steak.
Oh, man.
I ain't go. If you gonna have a cookout, you got a grill. Let me because I don't want nobody to say I ain't this shit. I'm gonna bring something out there. All right, now that's just how I am. Kev is a country ass man. Shout out to Kev. Kev will come out there and will roast a fucking rabbit.
Dang.
That nigga gangster.
Hey, look, he never he like Bolivia. He come out here like Bolivia. He like Bolivia because he got plenty of deer. He got plenty of.
I kind of be out there like.
Oh, word.
His first. And look, I surprised Kev because he like he a Brooklyn nigga. He ain't about to eat this. My nigga brought some rabbit over. He don't know who my granddaddy is.
Oh man, that's Bubba James.
He don't know who my granddaddy is. I'm like, he rabbit.
His granddaddy,
he's
man.
He
drove 18 wheels all his life.
Hey, we can do it though, bro.
Yeah,
I'm dead serious. This ain't gonna be the. We make this next week. Don't play with me.
Most definitely. I mean,
what you doing next week?
You know, yeah.
What's your schedule, man? You a busy motherfucker.
Yeah, he busy, son. He a busy man. So
if you ain't doing nothing next week, what you doing the week after that?
Hold on.
I'm about to say we probably can do something on Sunday though.
Yeah, I mean
Sunday.
I can't do nothing.
If it's sunny,
I can't do nothing on Sunday.
What you got? First of all, I want to shout out to Matt. Let me tell you something. Matt is in a biker club. I want to do an episode on that in the future.
Yeah, we can. We
talk
can.
to your biker club.
I'll talk
and show them this episode. I'm giving you my invitation. And I want Javalin to come on there with me. Let me tell you why. Because he'll be a rare. He like a rare motherfucker. motherfucking Pokemon. That nigga like the Mewtwo too.
No, this is like a whole different bite club.
Javelin ain't been on the episode in about a year and a half.
This is a whole different bite club. I ain't gonna lie. We ride. Them boys ride. They ride. They on motorcycles, man. Like we used to do the 4-wheels and dirt bikes back in the day, man. But them boys out there.
Shout out to the motorcycle.
When I say they do the ride out, and I'm glad because
shout out to the truck drivers who actually look out after the motorcycles when they actually drive.
Bro, it's
when
like,
you making that turn, you ain't just looking at the cars, you looking at the motorcycle.
And I'm gonna just tell this story, this quick story right quick, man.
I appreciate
this quick story. This how it be, man.
Nobody look out for us.
When you out there riding, you got and I ain't gonna lie, when I first got my bike, it was a small bike, man. Little R16, like R6 to 100 or whatever.
Okay.
But we did a ride out, man, and my boy Matt, he got his booster. And he was like, Bellz, man, come to the ride out with us.
Jingle, jingle,
bro.
jangle.
Hey, when I got down there.
Say it again. What was the name? Bellz. Jingle, jingle, jangle.
That's with a Z. Don't come with that shit. It's Bellz with a Z, baby. You know what I'm saying? Put the Z on that end.
Bellz. Hey,
Bellz.
Continue.
But anyways, you know what I'm saying?
Jingle, jingle, jangle.
Hey, you know what? I was wondering why in the car earlier we talking about ring.
But no, that's what, man. Bro, you know what I mean? On some real shit though, man. It's like when we got to the ride out, my bad, I'm gonna get back to that though, man. When we got to the ride out, it was like almost 50, 60 dudes out there on bike. You know what I mean? Women, dudes, everybody. And we rode from down 17 all the way up to 74, 76. But see, his job was to, keep the packing line. Everybody riding in the packing shit. So he'd come out with the boost, shoot by us, get up there, stop the traffic.
When you say the pack, you got one person on one side, the other person on the other?
No, you got pretty much about 60 people in a line on bikes. You know what I'm saying? Like how the Rough Riders dropped the anthem back in the day. When everybody
and shout out to DMX, RP to DMX.
That's how it pretty was, bro. That's how it was, man. And it just, that drilling, bro, it's just fun, man. But you got him as the one had to come by, he shoot around you, stop the traffic, cars pulling out in front of you.
I ain't gonna lie, Matt,
you know what I'm saying?
I gotta give Jeff flowers, bro.
Hey, I'm telling you,
Matt is
bro,
like a Houdini. He got like multiple hats on, and I can't go into details. But shout out to Matt.
Shout out to Matt, bro.
He a little hat person.
You know what I mean? It's like we all work, man. We all work. We all try to stay positive to keep our minds straight,
nigga got multiple
man.
hats. I didn't even know.
We don't. I don't care what they might say. They might look at the hair and this right here, but we all work, man. We all got jobs.
Gainfully employed.
You know what I'm saying? And
shame on you for judging somebody.
We just want a peace of mind. That's all. Like we just want a peace of mind. That's what it's all about, man.
Right,
You know what? I remember that ride now. I remember talking about. Yeah, I remember that ride. We rode that ride. Blocking all that traffic.
And that was safe from people pulling out, trying to, you got 50, 60 bikes coming.
Damn.
He just pulled right up on the bullshit.
So hold on. Let me interject. So when we do an episode in the future, it's about to be 60 people?
Man, it might be more than that.
You got a whole biker club? How many people you got in your biker club?
I'm letting man say that.
What's the name of your biker club? Shout them out real quick.
Quarter Mile.
Okay, shout out to Quarter Mile.
Yeah. It probably about, I know it'd be 10 plus.
That's still a lot.
But 10 plus, probably about
I want to do a podcast.
But that day that Bellz talking about, it was like, I want to say it was about 3 or 4, maybe 5 clubs all together. We all came together and we just had a ride. You know what I'm saying? It was even like people that weren't even in the motorcycle club.
Right.
Oh,
word.
Yeah. That is a vibe, though. I ain't gonna lie.
We had raised money. I can't remember what it was for, but we had raised money for something.
It is quite intimidating.
We all went together, and then we all left. Then we had a rest stop, took a break, and then we left there. We all had to come back.
It's just something intimidating as a truck driver seeing, and nothing really intimidated us, right? Because we the biggest, heaviest things on the road.
Yeah.
When you see a bunch of motorcycles together, it just seemed the camaraderie there. It's like real,
But I will say it was like, I remember it was like maybe a couple rides ago. We was in there blocking our traffic and stuff, and it was like some dump truck or something. I mean, he was just like trying to bully his way through there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm like, all in front of him, hitting my brake to stop and stuff. Like, he's blowing the horn at me.
He ain't a good truck driver.
I clear, but I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I gave him a couple fingers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
some of y'all niggas be doing too much.
Yeah.
You know who you are.
I'm like, damn.
As a truck driver, you gotta learn one thing. And shout out to my uncle He's a truck driver right
crazy,
now. Bro. You're not driving for yourself. You're driving for other people. And so that means you want to make sure they go home too with their arms, legs, fingers, and toes.
Yeah.
So have some damn decency and respect.
I play.
You know who you are.
When
I see truck drivers right now, what they doing wrong right now, texting and driving. Y'all motherfuckers need to get off that phone.
Yeah.
And you know what's so crazy? Like I send shit like that at my job. And like, bro, I be up and down that shit with the ladder. Like,
you see how big that motherfucking truck? You really feel like, damn, this is a big ass machine.
Nigga, this is bro. Like, I'm talking about, bro. I just go stand in front of the truck and be looking at it. Damn, shit.
Big.
Yeah.
I gotta use a ladder to get up on this truck.
Damn. In my company, we got a heavyweight permit, crazy. So most of their trucks be like 80,000 pounds. It can't be more than 80,000 pounds. With my heavyweight permit, I'm 110,000 pounds. That's some weight, motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's a lot of weight.
Some of y'all doing a little bit too much. You think I'm texting and driving an 18-wheeler? I ain't doing shit. I'm driving.
That's a lot of weight. That damn big.
That ain't it, bro. But anyway, this is Great Apes Cafe. I hope that you like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. I know my DJ, my producer want me to slow this shit down because he want us to bow tie. But before we bow tie, I have to give y'all flowers. Y'all the underdogs. Look what you been through. I'm so happy you're here.
Appreciate you.
You always welcome. Let me tell you something. Always, regardless of the time, regardless if I have another podcast episode, you always welcome. Your family, Bolivia, y'all family. What? You only got 2 episodes of my class.
Oh man.
And yes, I've been drinking a little bit, and it's okay. Because guess what? I worked 14 hours today. Cheers.
Yeah.
But yeah, you always welcome. You always welcome, bro.
Appreciate it.
I never want you to feel like you unwelcome. And back to Kev. I gotta give you your flowers.
Just a cool dude right here, man.
Cool Kev.
Cool. Y'all see it back here, man.
You look like Shorty Low.
Y'all see it. That's him. That's him right there. You know what I mean?
A picture of this
on
the fucking computer.
Yeah, that's a cool dude right there, man. I'm telling you, man. I've been wanting to meet this guy, man.
Look,
you know what I mean?
Next week, I hope I want to be when you, man.
Hey, who was that?
I ain't even turn around.
Shout out to my sis. That's I can't say little sis because she older than me. But shout out to my sis, Queen Brittany.
How you doing, Queen Brittany?
And
I want to meet Queen Brittany.
I think she's in a relationship, so I don't think you want to
Oh, she is.
She's gangfully in a relationship.
She gorgeous, bro.
Shout out to Queen Brittany.
Yeah, Queen Brittany. Okay.
And, you know, she could. That 8 even feeling her.
I ain't know.
That first come on, he started looking at it. Look at the 8 looking.
Hey, I thought he looked right here. He looked right there. Like, all right, then.
Telling you, man.
And my nigga acting like the 8. But we are 8s.
Shout out to Great 8, man. Great 8 Cafe, man. Shout out to them, man.
But I got to bow tie this episode. So until next time. If you don't learn anything from this episode, this is what I hope you learn.
Yes,
beware of pretend gestures of admiration and hidden agendas, and follow your own path and never be a yes man.
Never.
Deuces.
And keep that shit real.
Vamonos. Adios.
Never.
Deuces. I'm still drinking.
I'm still drinking.
I'm already know.
I'm hungry. I gotta get some.
I'm
I
gotta.
Kev, you ain't been drinking. Can you drive? Somebody gotta.
Yo, can I spit something right quick? Yo.
Check.
Yeah.
1, 2.
It's your boy Bellz on the mic. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, you come to fit on our neck coming right now. Yo, about to pass the beat, and I'm doing it right now. Yeah. And you know it, and I'm checking right now. Yeah, I'm drinking on this orange soda right now. Nigga, take this beat and take it back to you. Okay. Get it cool, Kev. Take it over there and rap it. And kill it on the beat. Get it?
Try to be able to stop me right now. I don't see how that's gonna happen right now. Bang, bang, kaboom, pum, pow. You didn't know what the nigga who ain't trying to foul. How you thinking you had to wow out? Not Nick Cannon's drum snaring right now. Y'all try to be your brother, stop a nigga now. I don't see how you gonna stop the unstoppable, the unblockable. Fuck around and head to hit you in your mouth. That's how shit got to get to go down. You didn't know what that nigga why did you hold it down? What the fuck you expect from a brother from the projects? Have to get the freestyle, that's a project.
Okay.
Oh, prospect. That's ill. Illmatic still had to come with the still. About to be up and they jump on the track for real. About to pass the mic to that nigga who's about to kill.
I don't wanna see that boy wild out. Going through with the fucking dreads all wild. You already know that I'm about to go out. You already know that I'm trying to calm down. Smoking on that side, so I might go down.
It might go down.
Know now. Take you to the spot. You never know now.
When the bed go up, definitely coming down. Tryna be your but to get you the dog.
Personal self-development is done.
I don't even know, but you're acting like fun now. It's you in your head, the blood had to leak down.
Karate turn, nigga, that's Kung Pao.
Acting like you wanna deal with me, but that's a foul. Careful what you say, I could put wires in your mouth.
You know what we doing, man. You know what we doing, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mixtape coming soon. You already know, man. Show love, man. Mixtape coming soon.
I ain't gotta listen to the club. My voice so loud.